The other story I have, this is quick, is that I had started this little breakfast club, and one of the guys, he was a philosophy professor, and we were close, very close. I helped take care of his wife in the assisted nursing after she left, and I don't know how we got so close, but we were. And he was not a believer, and he was a severe alcoholic. But shortly after I met him, he had end-stage liver disease, and he stopped drinking. And he went to Philadelphia somewhere to get a liver transplant, and they told him, "You're too sick, go home and die. You're too sick, get your will ready." And he kept coming to the breakfast club. We only met once a month, but every month we kept thinking he wasn't going to show up. And I mean, he looked like he was 12 months pregnant. He was in bad shape. Everything else in his body was completely emaciated. I mean, he was sick. And I never prayed over him because I didn't know about it really then or think about it. I prayed for him, but I didn't pray for his healing. And he just started getting better. And the reason I like to tell that story is because one of the reasons that people that get healed don't like to talk about it is they feel guilty. Well, why was I healed and he wasn't? And the people that weren't healed, or they have a family member that wasn't healed, they don't feel good about it. And then the people that didn't get healed, they don't feel good about it, right? So people being polite don't like to talk about healing. I think that's one of the reasons. Well, I can tell you, Russell was completely healed. He didn't believe in God. He was an Islamist. He wasn't but he was a huge specialist, one of the international, renowned, knowledgeable, first person to know about. I don't even know all the things he knew. I can't even call them by name. Iran, Iraq, way back before they had different names. But he didn't pray to God. He didn't believe in God. He didn't believe in healing. And yet he was healed. So it's a mystery, and we have to be happy with the mystery. We have to live into the mystery of healing. And boy, but nothing would make him more embarrassed, because, you know, I was a really believer that he had been healed by God. I didn't know how I could facilitate that, but I thought that's what had happened. And we'd be sitting down for breakfast, and analyst, you know, that was analyzed by Theodore Reich, and a philosopher, and a child psychiatrist, and another psychiatrist, and I was like, "Russell, how does it feel to be like a living, walking miracle?" And he would turn beet red and like just have another bite of his omelet. He couldn't even talk about it. But I think God helps me to remember that story so that we don't have any recipe about what creates healing for other people.